Okay, we're going to get
Okay.
started.
Okay.
So welcome everyone. It's certainly an honor to have Meena with us and to show her work. I'll give you a little background on Meena. Meena is a Canadian-based visual artist and a digital artist, a poet, and she's been practicing her poet and her visual art for over 3 decades. And she's exhibited her art in many countries and has had over 90 solo shows and group shows, which is pretty amazing. Her paintings are with art institutions, corporations, government bodies, embassies, hotels, and in private collections in India, in Canada, Australia, England, Switzerland, Dubai, Kuwait, in the Princesses Aisha El Sabah of the royal family of Kuwait.
So I should close this probably. And here we enter the fire.
Can you make it full screen?
Okay.
And here's the introduction to the exhibit. Would you like to read it, Meena?
I'll do it. I'm just trying to make it full screen. I don't know. Anyway, I would say that I, as an abstract painter, it's about the fire. I rarely have a preconceived idea when I pick up a brush and start painting. So it's mostly intuitive. The subconscious spontaneously begins to unfurl in front of me as my brush moves on the canvas, unfolding many mysteries of life. The latent in me starts searching for the universal duality, a relationship between the subject and the object, spirit and the matter, trying to find the totality in this influx of paradoxes. Hence, defining the passing moment in the lucidity of abstract images. I explore the elusive reality of human consciousness through the splashes of colors, hues and shades, tints and tones, the unconstrained impressions created by brush strokes on the canvases, and also at times in the form of poetic verses. My artistic practice becomes a continual journey of exploration of my selfhood. This exhibition is my retrospect of 1985 to 1993. So a lot of people in Canada, they have not seen this work of mine. I'm sure Seerath has seen it. So yeah. So here we enter the exhibition. And this is my first ever abstract.
Wow.
And this is a fireball. And I think this is where, you know, I was doing a lot of landscapes, some figurative work, faces, but this is where, and this is 1985. It goes to, and I have few lines, which I later on, maybe in 92 or 93, I wrote, or maybe 94. These are some poetic lines, but why I want to say these right now, I read these here, because there is some kind of commonality, or maybe they are complementing each other. So I'll just read few lines like, a plunging darkness, as bare as death, where a dot disperses a line in a voluminous circle, folding the fire of a lifetime. Images annihilate, the bodiless voice prevails. What was it that whispered reverberations in a chilled silence? So these were the lines.
The painting came first.
Painting came first. Art has come first to me. Poetry was.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, poetry. I only started writing in 90s. Before that, I wrote, but that was all crap. So, I mean, I would welcome any questions, and I would welcome any questions from the students also. That would be great.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So you can just ask.
Okay, well, we can move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Children, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. It's a very good opportunity to interact with international artists.
Okay, so we move to, or maybe later on you can ask if you have something.
Yeah.
So this is also the same
Wow.
time. In fact, I have not done something, we could have put up a paint of the gallery, when first time these works were exhibited. I had that. Maybe you can put it up now, later on, for later. I mean, it's until 28th.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Connie has a question for you.
Yeah, Connie.
Well, I just wanted to share that I love that one. Your first abstract, that's incredible. And my comment was just, I found it when I first saw it, just timeless and haunting. I love it.
Thank you very much. And it's something, I mean, this is a graduation from there, and I don't know why I was stuck to reds and blacks and yellows and things like that. At that stage, it really fascinated me. And I didn't know why like these colors were coming to my mind. And something like this was happening. So, I mean, something like, there are a few lines that I would like to read for this painting also. And somewhere they complement. It goes like this: a vast, ultimate flux of shadows, adrift, a sea of hidden fire, rises with a smoky thread to reach the hearts of early desires. So that was that. So again, we move to a flame in blue. Yeah, so I really wonder why blue came. And
but it just comes.
It just comes. I want to do it with blue, so I want to do it. That's it. So something to maybe go into something complementing this, which is called a flicker, a tangible smoothness, tries getting into the essentials. An inactive gravity stops suddenly, hesitating perhaps, unaware of the potentialities it has to light the warmth, a summer in the passing phase of severe winter.
Okay.
And so we come to this resistance.
Oh my goodness, this is quite a different image.
This is a different image.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is called resistance.
This is called resistance. So I did few like these, and we have put up 3 like these here, but there were more also.
It's just amazing to me and curious just how you can be so intuitive and trusting. Like you just don't plan anything. It just happens.
comes. And I think I am a natural, and I realized it very late that I am a natural artist.
Mhm,
So I initially I have been a science student throughout, but later on I took a lot of courses and I took a diploma in textile designing.
okay.
And I did a lot of courses later on to kind of, and I was lucky to be in touch of some artists, master artists of India, who were always guiding me. So I did qualify myself, like learned myself so to art. So this is, here is another one.
Right.
This is called resist. This is, or these are all resistance.
Oh, Tanzina would like you to mention the media you're using.
This is all oil on canvas. If you click here, you know, yeah, here. This
Oh,
is
that's
all.
right. Yeah.
Sizes are also given.
Mhm.
And most of this work, you know, about 40 to 50% is sold. But I have got the good images and prints. I have reproduced some prints already on canvas in the similar sizes.
Right.
They are, yeah.
Right.
Oh, no. I've done something wrong.
Oh, that's okay. Just you've got the little, you went to where people can contact you
Okay.
because and it's in that drop down. So if you just go back and click the drop down,
Click the drop down.
you know
And
where the name of the painting is. Or
okay,
go,
that's it. Actually, that's hidden. I have to put it here. I can't see the drop down.
oh, okay, then can you just go back one page or click send and it'll send it. See, send at the bottom of the boxes. Yeah,
Yeah.
just click it. It'll just,
No, I.
oh. They won't let you go until you fill it out.
Can you just click on the tab that says the fire exhibit?
That is not showing in my thing.
Well, way
Oh.
up at the top. And way up at the top of your total screen where all the
You know-
tabs are open.
You know, the browser tabs, Meena?
Okay.
It says inquire, that's the one you could get rid of. Or just click on the fire exhibit. The very top.
I can't see any tabs.
It's not on the gallery screen, Meena. It's up at the very top.
Got it.
There.
Got it. So sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry
no,
for
that's
this.
okay. There you go. And then
Yeah.
just click on that little square and then draw down, get rid of the draw down
Yeah.
or drop down.
Yeah. So here we come to entwined.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Did you
And
have any thoughts around the entwined?
I will give some thoughts. You know, this poetry came later on, and I have been like contemplating on this.
Yes.
The poetry was written much later because everything is coming from the same space. So there is a connectivity somewhere. And I mean, it's this poem I must have written in mid 90s. No, or maybe towards 2000 or after that.
Mhm.
And there are few lines. It's a long poem, but I'm just reading 2 lines.
Okay.
Entwined in silence, spaces fell out, entranced.
Hmm. So you never start with some poetry and then more or less illustrate the poetry?
In poetry, no, never.
Never.
When I'm writing poetry, maybe I pick up some words, something fascinates, some image fascinates me outside, or maybe some words some sounds are in my brain, and I just then work on that, and something comes out. It's a very strange process. And mostly I feel, it has very little to do with the material world.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel that painting is like, giving birth to a child, it's a process.
It's a process.
So you just, you go through it. It takes very long to perceive, but it doesn't take very long to deliver. It's just like pregnancy for me.
Yeah. Absolutely right. And I mean, conceiving a child, it's a whole process, there is, it's a whole process that goes with that. So this is again, it is entwined.
Dreams tumble from unknown.
Yeah, dreams tumble, or maybe, graying evening, shades of black, fading, starkness of night. Normally, what I do is here I haven't done, I put up small few lines of poems along with the art.
Yeah.
Normally I do that. So whatever comes to my mind, but here we have not done it. So it's graying evening, shades of black fading, starkness of night, neutrality spread all over our faces, unrecognizable. What was it? You recognized, I did not. Was my vision hazy? Or I looked at the haze? Perhaps we are beginning a new end. So here, this is another one, and maybe this is also something like that, dreams stumble from unknown heights into a dark pit, devoured by hunger of light.
Yeah. Wow. The shape is so interesting that whatever and why ever that came to you, it's like tubes or
barks. I have been very fascinated with barks as a child. So perhaps I was doing it. I mean, I never thought about it when I was doing it, but now that I look back, I think why I was fascinated, perhaps because of my childhood in Nainital, where lots of trees were there, and when we used to go for walks, it was something which was very visible and very interesting. I think association with trees and jungles, it's every human mind, it goes very deep.
Yeah.
These are dusty clouds.
Oh, there we have that shape again, fragmenting.
There are lots more, some more, not lots, about 4 or 5 with these kind of shapes. I've never been able to figure out this painting.
Oh, Connie has her hand up. Sorry. Go ahead, Connie.
2 pictures back. Can you
Shall
go
I?
back 2 pictures?
I will.
Oh, no, it's that one. It's the blue one. What was the title of the blue one again, Meena?
Okay, yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, fragmenting.
Okay, well, it sort of popped into my mind earlier with some of the other pieces, not all of them, but I'm wondering, is there a little, I'm not terribly scientific, but I'm wondering, is there a little bit of what DNA looks like in terms of how it spirals or winds or twists or something? I don't know.
No, I'm going to, it's a very pertinent and I would like to think about it.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It's kind of loosening up
Yeah,
or
yeah,
fragmenting or loosening up. But
yes.
yeah, so I should think about it. If you, yeah,
Well, yeah, in your science background, but I'm thinking, I mean, pure science is incredibly poetic. And so anyway, that just had kind of been in and out of my mind a little bit watching these.
mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm.
thank you.
Interesting. So this is one, yeah, I have something for this, I can say.
Mhm.
It's, this is again, you know, that tree bark and something,
Yeah,
but it is
absolutely.
giving it a, it is embedded or giving it a, earth is giving us strong support. So something I wrote much later was this: her feet strong, firm on ground, the earth supports her. The real in her longs to be revealed through layers, seeking identifications, undraped, in a figureless, formless existence.
Yeah, that's kind of bordering on figurative to me.
This is probably the kind of work you have seen now of those
Mhm.
figurative female images.
Mhm.
Something maybe there is something of that.
Mhm. Do you think of trees as female?
Something to think about again, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Something to really think about. So this is again, and this was done somewhere, I think it was closer to 2000.
It's very, that's
Yeah,
intriguing.
yeah. And very something very interesting about this painting is that one, I'm forgetting the name of that publication. It is Newfoundland, and it's an art publication or something to do with art and maybe other things. This
Mhm.
painting was on social media, and somebody contacted me from there for this painting to be published along with an article of 9/11.
Oh, right. You told me that. Yes.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yes.
Yeah. But 9/11 happened much later, and this painting was done in much before that.
But still, you can see how you could read into that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there you have the fire colors again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something striking in somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. And that one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is also, they were done at the same time, so you can see the.
So I'm assuming that your paintings being so intuitive that they're done pretty quickly.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes there is a painting sitting for about 1-2 months.
And then you go
some
back
that's
to it?
yeah, no, they are not done quickly. Oil painting is
Oh,
you know, once
yeah.
the thing comes and it's there on the canvas in a very rough form, and then the thinking goes on.
Okay.
That intuitive part probably is initial, but even then, you know, with abstract painting, you need to be intuitive, any artist,
Hmm.
because abstraction comes out from your uh, deep, I mean, from the deep layers of mind,
Mhm, mhm.
always. But it is saying it's a language. It's a language that um, and not easy to understand, but if you make an effort, you start understanding it.
Right, right. And of course, it's so like whatever the viewer brings
Yeah.
to the painting is going to change the meaning of the painting for them.
Yeah, it does. I mean, everybody, and also everybody has a different view on the painting.
Yep.
So that's also fine.
Mhm.
And it, I mean, whoever has made the art, the artist also learns from there. This communication is very important. I
Mhm.
mean, I could learn a lot of things from Aradhana's students today. Yeah, it's, I mean, how they are perceiving it. It's so interesting, Aradhana, to be in touch with the younger generation.
Yes.
True, true.
It's because they have a different outlook and there's so much of learn from there.
Mhm.
So these are actually, in this painting, these are actual barks. And this is an actual twine, which I stuck on the board.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I did some like this. One is here.
Uh-huh. And that was just because you felt like doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I just felt like doing that. You know,
Yeah.
barks were very fascinated. I was very fascinated with barks at that time.
Mhm.
So we come to the last one here.
Oh, okay. So we do. Wow.
So Connie, we are very well in time for you actually.
I just went, oh,
Yeah. So this is again, this is called Rising from Ashes. Does it give that feeling? It's something which is rising.
Yes.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I said earlier to someone else, I don't know how to say your name. Is it Adrana? Yeah, we had texted a couple of comments, and
Okay.
it's visceral for me. It brings tears to my eyes. It's beautiful.
You like it?
Oh, I love it. I just love it.
Thank you. So something, maybe it goes with this, is an invisible touch burns the body to nothing. Perhaps the last ash.
Mm. Wow. Yeah.
But something which is rising from the ruins.